What is up, you guys? Digitalnex. New year, new video, same old me. Love don't judge, but we're gonna really get down to the bottom of it in today's video. So let's go ahead and see if love do be judging, and we'll jump right in.
This is Scott. He fell in love with Divine after she messaged him out of the blue on Facebook.
You know, that's cool. You know, sure, Divine Beauty, whatever. I'm more interested, which Final Fantasy shirt is that? I feel like I see Sephiroth, so it might just be a Final Fantasy 7 shirt, Final Fantasy Rebirth. I don't know. I'm a Final Fantasy 14 player myself. I'm curious, you know? But enough about me. Let's go ahead and see these lovebirds in action.
So we were like long distance for almost 4 years.
Scott decided that Divine was the one and wanted her to come and live with him in America.
Got it from the Philippines. You know, one of my favorite videos is from the Philippines. I'm not saying this has any relation to her. It's just it happens to come from the Philippines. Let me I'm gonna go ahead and reenact it and let me know if you know what video I'm talking about. Thank you, Lady Boy. Yes, Lady Boy. Yes. You can't be serious. No, yes. So if you don't, it's a good video. You should give it a little watch. Anyway, let's jump back into this. What is hold on. I'm a Google Translate his shirt. Hold up. Give me a hot second. I need to know what his shirt says in case it's offensive, and we need to block it, you know? What's your shirt say? Camera. It's a Star Wars shirt. Who would have guessed from the stars, you know? Stupid me! Who would have known it was a Star Wars shirt?
But not everyone believes that this relationship was real.
Poor guy getting played.
She's just here for a green card.
Now, some of you might be too young to know what a green card is. I'm gonna go ahead and explain it to you. When you're from a different country and you're not from the greatest country in the world, the United States of America, when you come here, you have to have a green card. And it's essentially what everyone fights for. They want that green card, you know? And one way of getting a green card is to marry an American citizen. You come here, you marry one of them bad boys, boom! You bleeding red, white, and blue, baby! I can't do an eagle noise, okay? But that's the way to get that, you know, that's the quickest way to get it, all right? Or I think you could take a test. Who got time for test? Ain't nobody got time for that when you can go down to the quickest thing ever. Go down to Vegas, 24-hour wedding chapels. They got American citizenships on a silver platter, 24 hours a day, baby. 365 days.
So we met on Facebook, actually.
I accidentally added him, and then because I was looking for a different person.
Silly me, I accidentally found you. Saw you, no particular reason, and I was like, easy mark. I mean, this isn't Mark, the Mark Zuckerberg I was looking for. Oops. Oh no, I added him, you know. What am I gonna do?
And then somebody just started calling me. And he had this very calm voice, and he said, I really need your help. I'm just gonna need to.
I'm gonna have a calm voice too. This is my most soothing voice. You wanna hear? Hey, listen, I have a problem that only you can help. I need $5,000 from every single one of you. And you know, it's super easy. Just grab that little plastic credit card and you're just gonna go ahead and send me the numbers on those silly little numbers on the back and the 3 scary numbers on the back as well. And you're also gonna send me the name on the card and your mother's maiden name. And there you go. Then you help me help you. Am I right, you guys?
So after that, I was just thinking, let me just check him. And then I thought it was him. So I added him and then sent him a message saying
completely wrong guy. He's just a horrible person. I've never received such great service that I was like, I gotta marry this person. You ever just go to McDonald's and they just cook your burger the right way? Your chicken nuggets are perfectly crisp. The fries are evenly salted and they're crunchy. You just got the perfect meal. It truly is a happy meal. And you're like, I gotta marry the cook. I gotta run up in there. Who made this? You know, you go in there screaming in McDonald's. You're pushing everyone out of the way. Who made this food? People are screaming. They're calling the cops. And you're like, tell me the cook. And they single them out. And you tell them I love you. And you spend the rest of your life together. That's a love story. I don't know where I was going with that, all right?
It's like, who? It's like there's this pretty girl messaging me on I don't know who she thinks she's talking to, but it worked out in my favor, so I was extremely...
Oh, pretty girl, you say? Why don't you get a little bit closer? Come on down here to daddy's inner circle. You know what I'm saying? I can't be single now. I can't get back out there. I'm done for.
After a few months of being exclusive online, actually, I was the one who asked him.
It's like, so when do you want to come visit me?
So, when are you planning to visit me?
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Did she really leave the Philippines for some hot dogs and eggs? That ain't the American staple, baby. He should be taking you to Denny's. That is an American staple. You're in Texas! I've never been to Texas, so I don't know, like, what's big in Texas, you know? You got Whataburger, I think. You got barbecue places out the wazoo, you know? You over here making, those are the reddest hot dogs I've ever seen. What are those things? I can't imagine coming from another, the Philippines has amazing food and you're over here cooking her hot dogs and eggs? Don't get me wrong, hot dogs and eggs be bussin' sometimes, all right?
So after the first, a few weeks of being there, we had a lot of fun. We went all over, kind of doing a couple of island hopping things. And then,
are you sure she didn't see your photo and thought, oh my God, Ed Sheeran's talking to me, you know? What's an Ed Sheeran song? Dancing in the dark. I think that's one, right? I don't know. I've never been to one of his concerts. Anyway, yeah, are you sure she wasn't like, you know, oh my God, American Ed Sheeran. I love him. You're fooling me right now.
I get on my knee and then she's like, what are you doing? And I'm just like, Divine, will you marry me?
Yeah.
And then she just like freaked out.
Do it whenever you have something this special.
Was this on the first visit or when did you pop the question? How long into the relationship? Or were you just like, oh my God, I got one on the hook, I better keep it, you know? And that's okay too. Sometimes you do that, you know? You catch a real winner and you're like, no brainer.
He visited me like 6 times.
Yeah, I was there 6 times. She finally made it over here to the US about a year and a half ago. What are we doing, babe?
Okay.
No, in order for her to get her green card, she would have to, I mean, I guess as long as she's marrying him, it works out and they have the wedding in the United States. But this isn't a green card marriage, this is about love, all right? Love, don't judge, name of the show.
Dance with me like a silly dance that you usually do, like.
I be judging all the time. I'm not gonna lie, I just
like,
be judging all the time. Ain't nothing wrong judging. The American dream, TikTok famous. I feel like that has become the American dream now, is just to go viral and make mad money. And you know, it honestly sounds like everyone's dream, you know? And there's nothing wrong with wanting to go viral and making money, you know?
Okay, that's too much. This is always the hard part.
My man got on the jorts and there's just a rule, you don't wear them above the knees. It's, yeah, if you're gonna sport the jorts, don't wear them above the knees, all right? You gotta have those super long ones where they're like almost pretty much down to your ankles.
How do people react to your relationship online?
TikTok being as a prime example, not very well.
It's TikTok. What do you expect? TikTok and Instagram or anywhere on the internet is toxic. I love my community that we have here on my channel because we're pretty positive, you know? No one's over here just straight up yelling at me, at least not yet. Don't do it now because I'll cry. But you're gonna post something on the internet, of course people are gonna be toxic about it, all right? I post my anime figures on my Instagram, which you should go follow. You know, I've been posting on my Instagram a little bit more. I want to try to hit that bad boy up to 100K this year. Please help me. One like equals one prayer. Anyway, yeah, and then people say stuff on there. You know, everyone's gonna say something, you know. This guy's a loser, this guy is stinky probably. I can't repeat what they said. And then someone usually comes to my defense and says I have a wife, and they're like, he's married? This creature, this abomination, this Discord mod, this slug of a human being is married? I was like, look at this, the whole package. Of course I'm married.
There's a lot of people that will bash us at any chance that they possibly can, even if it's just watching one video.
He's gonna die soon. Oh, he has.
I don't know how I'd be like, you got the death note or something? How you know that? You a doctor? Jeez Louise.
Like probably
She's a
four
she's a
guys.
gold digger.
Like-
She was just here for her green card. Oh, he's rich. It's so unbelievable that she's together with me that there's no way that.
At the end of the day, you're gonna be attracted to whoever you're gonna be attracted to, you know? Sometimes you're attracted to the person with looks, but I feel like the longer you're with someone, it's the personality that attracts you. You know, looks and stuff are great, you know, that's fine. But if you're not like happy, you know, looks can't keep you happy forever, you know, if you know, maybe they don't treat you right in the relationship. Maybe they don't say the right things. Maybe they just aren't the right person. It's okay to keep looking. I'm sure everyone has the right person for them out there, you know? And it may be a crazy matchup, and that's okay.
Now we have some people that will actually try to defend us. It's like, y'all actually so lonely,
I mean, she
hating
got
on two
lucky. She
people who
scored a
love
10.
each
She got
other
Ed Sheeran.
because
First try.
of how he looks.
How he looks.
That's
If I can give one piece of advice to anyone who wants to be an influencer, the worst thing you can fixate is on the comments, the numbers, once you start getting into that, that's when it starts becoming harder and harder. It's like a mind game. You're essentially just hurting your own feelings at that point. Of course, you want to go in and when you post a video and you want to see people be like, oh my gosh, Digital, another banger. Digital, early gang. Digital, say hi to Sssniperwolf. You know, those are the things you want to see. What are some other ones that we see? Redeem this ticket if you're early. You know, stuff like that. It makes you feel good about the video you just posted.
Before I met Divine, if life was pretty, I don't know, boring. It's hard to talk about because
Before I met my wife, I was chilling. I was doing my own thing. I miss it sometimes. Don't let her see this. I'm kidding. I love my wife. She's a very nice person.
my life was at a total standstill pretty much whenever scleroderma was extremely active. I missed a lot of high school. I didn't really get to go into college.
What does he have? Did I miss it? Dude said he was down with the sickness and I missed it. What does he have? I don't know. He looks perfectly fine to me, but he says he has something.
It's an autoimmune disease that came on whenever I was 13 because they were saying that my life expectancy wasn't going to be very good. I would say.
Oh man, I just suffer from chronic chunkiness. That's about it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how I'd take that news from a doctor. I'd be like, Doc, please, come on. Come on. Don't lie to me.
23, somewhere around there. And that's whenever I decided I was healthy enough to go work. I could go travel and go see her, which is what they thought would be impossible.
My dude rizzed up. How you gonna deny this man anything when he's over here in a loving relationship with a Leafeon shirt? Which is the lamest Eevee evolution you could possibly have. Sylveon's the best one. And you got Leafeon? Disgusting, bro.
Everybody's a skeptic in my family, so they didn't really know what to think, I guess, because they're more of people that like.
Let me explain why your family was probably skeptic. And it's perfectly normal for anyone. If I went to another country and brought home a girl from there, yeah, just think about it. You went to another country, brought home a girl from another country, and it's, you know, you're like, you sure she's not using you for your money? These are just questions you gotta ask. It's like when you see a very old rich guy and he has a very young girlfriend. What's the first thought that runs through your head? Money, you know? It must be nice. I'm trying to be like you, my boy. You know? There's just things that it's not a, what is it? It's not a stereotype. I don't know what it would be called, but it's just one of those things that it's very common to think, I guess.
We waited almost 4 years for each other, and my dad still commends me to this day that it's like you did something that not a lot of people would do. And
you know, maybe she's playing the long game, the long con. You know, she's waiting. One of these days, count your number, homie. Count your days, and I'm free.
so, what did you think of Divine when you first met her?
Honestly, I loved you from the moment I met you. I think honestly, what I like the
I don't know, when I first met Divine, I was like, she seems like cool people. She's all right. But can she hang? That's the real question. That's what you need in your group. You need to know if you can hang.
for the longest time, I felt like you weren't super confident. You were very soft-spoken and you cared a lot.
That tends to happen to people, you know, just who are single for a while. Nothing wrong with it. It's just Tends to happen.
Been together, and then also on TikTok that like he's so much more comfortable, happy, like he can have fun with it, which is it's really awesome to see.
And that's true about relationships. When you get into a relationship with someone, you guys kind of like, you change each other. You guys kind of pick up on each other's personality, you know, you feel better about yourself, you feel good, you feel more confident. Like, oh man, I did this. I'm the man. I'm the man.
So what do you guys think are some pretty common
That's how it was
misconceptions
for
about
me,
your
you know?
relationship?
You're
I'm
rich.
rich.
Oh yeah.
And she's just here for a green card.
A green card.
She's probably super patient. Like I said, she's playing the long game. Now, they might test you. Might ask you some questions about your significant other. What's his shirt say? Oh, it says Star Wars. If you loved him, you would know that. What's his favorite Ed Sheeran song? You don't know that either? I don't know any songs either, so you passed that question. Good on you.
Oh yeah, like she's my neighbor. And she just comes over and she just does things.
Just for views.
Of course, it doesn't make me feel good seeing people like just bash you guys and stuff.
That's the internet. That is the internet, and it's something that you shouldn't have to get used to, but you know, if you're gonna put yourself out on the internet, it's what's gonna happen, unfortunately. And there's nothing that can really stop it. The mean comments will be there, but you just close your eyes and not look at them at all.
At least when it comes to like people online, I feel like they don't understand the weight of what they say.
And it's true. A lot of people online have different personalities. From, you know, when they're with their friends. I was gonna say actual friends. It's like maybe the way I act with my friends is different from the way I make videos. I feel like I'm kind of the same. Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of the same. I'm just amazing overall. But that's not the point. The point is you can't really judge what you see on camera. You know, you're only seeing a small portion into our lives and what people allow you to see. You know, I'm not vlogging every day of my life. You know, I might turn off the camera and just cry right after. Who knows? But I don't cry because I'm awesome. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more videos just like this, let me know in the comment section down below. And do not forget to like and subscribe and turn on the little bell for notifications so you know when I go live or I post a new video. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.